turn Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
Creole Culture Day this coming Sunday.
It's happening this Sunday, yes. It's a celebration of everything Creole.
It's over at Vermilionville, and that just happens to be where a young man by the name of Al Abear is right this very moment.
He is indeed. Let's send it to him. Al, with friend of the show, Jay Steiner. Good morning.
Hey, I love this guy, Jay Steiner. I mean, this guy knows so much about food.
I did my best.
and he's a heck of a cook, too. We got to get him to come cook. We need this guy. Jay, Creole Culture Day.
Yeah.
Man, we've always been a food culture. Creole culture is full of food. Let's talk about what's going to be happening with food on Creole Culture
Yeah,
Day.
so what we've got going on here, we're going to have some cooking demonstrations in the cooking school. We're going to have a cooking demonstration for some fried okra. Also, our own Miss Dolores. She's going to be doing some sweet dough pies. I got to go steal some of those. And I'll make sure she saves me some. And we're also going to be having Madonna from Laura's, too, doing some rice dressing cooking demos. That's some of the best rice dressing I've ever had, I know.
Man, I got off in this rabbit hole making rice dressing. So let me ask you, you're a chef, you know this stuff. Rice dressing, dressing mix or no dressing mix?
It just depends. Honestly, I'm a culinary relativist. And of course, we live in a modern era. Time is money, money is time. So if you got to go quickly, ain't nothing wrong with someone doing the dirty work for you beforehand. But, and also, a lot of people, it's kind of hard to come by all those gizzards and livers and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't really want to do that on their own, or they might not know how. So why not let someone else do that dirty work for you, and then you just thaw it out, put it in there. That's fine. And you can spice it up a little bit, plus it up with a few other items in there, so yeah. So
Jay, you and I have talked about this before, but one of the things that fascinates me is the origins of our food.
Yeah.
So much of what we eat, it's West African.
Oh yeah. So I always say a good rule of thumb down here, you mentioned rice dressing. If you've got rice in something, down here in what we call Cajun and Creole cuisine, it's probably West African in origin. That includes, of course, gumbo, jambalaya, rice dressing, rice and gravy, all these dishes, whereas rice serves as the basis of it. But of course, historically, you see a lot of dishes that at one time had less involvement with rice, but also we were talking about corn earlier. Yeah, and corn has grown here for thousands of years. So that was actually a huge part of the diet here before the late 1800s when rice becomes a commercial crop.
I tell you what, Jay is a fascinating guy. He's a great cook, a great food historian. We're going to hear more from him. Hey, come out to Creole Culture Day on Sunday. We're going to go back to you guys in the studio.
Al Aber, thank you very much for that. We, of course, will circle back here later in the hour.
Thank you, Al.